Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. Thank you all for joining me today. So today's video is going to be an everyday makeup drawer shop my stash. I haven't done one of these since before the holidays, and I really want to move some of these things out and bring some new things in. So I'm going to start with my left drawer here. I've got a nice bin here. I'm going to put everything in that's coming out of the drawers. So this is my eye drawer. So these are all brow products. These don't generally change. Anything in this organizer will not change. These are all my individual shadows and then a few different types of things. I have some of my Kaja shadows here, some palettes here, and then these are all shadow primers, and then I have liners and mascaras, as well as a few of the like liquid eyeshadow, and then this is just some double-ended brushes. So let's see, so this, we're going to start over here. So this palette here, this is the Charlotte Tilbury Instant Eye Palette and Smoky Eyes of Forever. This one I've used a few times. Very nice formula. Blends easily. The shimmers are just stunning. They don't need to be foiled. It's just such a great shadow, and I've been using this lately, so I'm going to take that out. Let's see, I've used this a few times. This is my Naked 3 from Urban Decay. I have used that a few times, so I'm going to take that out. This I haven't used at all. This is this was one of 3 eyeshadow palettes in a set, and this is the Tarte palette. It's a lot of neutrals in here with a few like a plum right here, really pretty, and more of a pinky nude there. So this one I've only swatched. We'll leave that in here. And then I have the Huda Beauty Rose Quartz palette right here. This one I don't think I've used at all since I put it in here. Let's see if I can get into this. Here's the Rose Quartz. Isn't that stunning? Just beautiful. So I'm really looking forward to using that. So I'm going to keep that in there. So let's see. So I'm going to keep these in here. And then over here I have these palettes. This is the Huda Wild Obsession, the Python palette. This one, I love this palette. I've used it a couple of times, but basically that's pretty much all. Look at the stunning shades in that one. Look at how gorgeous that is. So I definitely want to leave this one in. And then this one here, the Violets by Juvia's Place. I actually pulled 2 of them out to put in a Z palette, but look at these stunning purples. I'm actually going to keep this one in too. So I'm just going to keep these in here as well. So now, let me see. All right, so now over here, these I don't usually take out. I usually have the ones that I use the most in here. I will say this one here from Mario. This is the Makeup by Mario. This is the Eye Prep and Set in Light. This is very nice. Let me see if I can get it open. So this is what it looks like on the inside. You've got a light, fair-toned sort of eye base, and then something a little darker. And then in the bottom here, this is the powder to set it with. I've used this a number of times, and I keep it in there, but I'm kind of tired of having it in the drawer, so I'm going to put that back. Now, these are, let me get my color changing sponge out of the way. All right. So, we have, what is this? This is the Iconic London Mascara. If you have short lashes, this works phenomenal. I want to keep that in. This is the number 7 Stay Perfect. I'm going to put that one away. I have a couple of these House Laboratories eyeshadows, the liquid eyeshadows. This one's gorgeous. This one is like a pretty, looks like a pretty pink. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that. I have another one here. This one's a pretty blue. So I'm going to keep that one in, I know. These Dazzle Sticks by KVD are stunning. Here's another in more of a beige tone. I think I'm going to take that one out because there's another one I'm going to show you over here that is very similar. This is just a couple of like small eye lash serums. Then I have the Grande Fanatic. I'm not as big a fan on this mascara. This is by Grande Cosmetics. I'm not as huge a fan on this. The brush for it, to begin with is huge. Let me show you what the brush looks like. So that, as far as I'm concerned, is a little big, bigger than what I like to use. It's not really huge. I shouldn't say it's huge, but it's bigger than what I typically like to use. Plus the formula is not, you know, I like a thinner formula to really coat through the lashes. This is very thick. So I think what I might do is even declutter this one. I'm not sure yet, but I'm going to pull that out. This is the Il Makiage Black Card Lift, Curl, and Lengthen Mascara. I put it in here, oh gosh, I want to say before the holidays, and I haven't even used it yet, so I'm going to keep that in. This is from Rare Beauty. This is the Rare Beauty mascara. I have used this once, and so I want to keep working with that. Here's another Dazzle stick that I want to keep in. I have a few liquid liners here. These two are from L'Oreal. This one is a burgundy. This one is what they call a grayish. So it's a combination of gray and sort of a beige. So I keep these in here all the time because I don't use them to line my entire eye. I love these for like an accent line on the outer corners. So I keep these in here. These are the only two of this that I have. I think what I might do though is put the brown one back. Then I have the new Kaja Trio. There's a lengthening mascara, there is a clear brow gel, and then there is a volumizing mascara. And this is all magnetic, and they come together in a set. I've used that a couple times, really like that, so I'm going to leave that in. Oh, and this one. This one's excellent. This is REM Beauty by Ariana Grande. This mascara is really good. I really like that one. And then I just have a little travel size of my favorite Lancome Sills Booster mascara primer, which I love. That will stay in there. And I think that's it. What's this? Oh, this is my MAC Extended Play Giga Black Lash. I use that for my lower lashes, so that will stay in here. And then lastly, I have these little Wet n Wild liners. I have this purple one, and I have a blue one as well. Again, I use it for accents in the outer corner, so I'll leave that in there. And I think that's it. Oh, this is just a little sample size of the Estee Lauder Sumptuous Knockout. I do love that mascara. I have a full size in backup. I did go through a whole one of these. This is a very nice mascara. So that's it there. Now the reason why I took out the like champagne and the pink is because I have this. This is from Milk Makeup, and this is their color chalk, and it is really gorgeous. So you have this little container, and you just pop the top. See if I can find it. You just pop the top, and inside is this stunning powder shadow that is just incredible. This is a champagne shade. So let's see if I can, let me take it out and show you. This is what it looks like. It's just wrapped in a piece of paper. And so, yeah, so let me just swatch it and I will show you what that looks like. So there you go. Isn't that stunning? Look at how vibrant that is. So yeah, so that is really beautiful. So I have this instead. and I've probably only used it maybe once. So I want to keep that in there. In fact, I just recently purchased another one because I love these so much. So this is just a loose pigment. This is another Kaja Trio. These are all just individuals. These are the only individual shadows that I have. So anyway, so that is it for this drawer. Now we'll move on to the next drawer. Now this drawer is kind of a mess. And by the way, sorry for the noise you hear in the background. That's my space heater because the room that I'm in tends to get very cold in the winter. So I apologize for that. So here we have this drawer. So in this drawer I have things like foundation, concealer, powder, blush, bronzer, highlighter, and then I have lip products. So let me pull this out. All right, so in this bin here, let me pull it out a little bit more. In this bin here, I have pressed and loose powder. I have, what is this? Is this a blush? Yeah, that's a blush. So I have powder. Then I have, this is like a contour, bronzer, and then this is blush here, starts blush. So I'll just tuck that in right in there. So then I have a couple of blushes and then some highlighters, and there's my loose back there. And then I also have the Glowish. So let's start with this bin. This bin back here has things like hand sanitizing wipes and hand creams and things like that. So nothing that I need to look at. So this, I have the Covergirl Outlast Extreme Wear Pressed Powder. I have it because I also have the foundation that, but I'm not exactly happy with this powder. It feels very drying on the skin. So, and I have dry skin, so I really don't want that kind of effect or look. So this I'm gonna pull out. This one is beautiful. This is from Kosas. This is their, what is this called? Their Cloud Set Powder, and boy, it goes on like a cloud. It, you know, if you were to swatch it, it doesn't feel really great, but when you use a big fluffy brush and dust it on your face, it's incredible. Really nice. I want to keep that in. The contour I want to keep in, the bronzer. So this is the new Too Faced Holiday Bronzer. Let me show you what it looks like. So that's what it looks like. It's really gorgeous. I just swirl my brush through all the colors, and it's just such a gorgeous shade. So I really love that. Do I want to keep it in? Yeah, I think I'm going to keep this one in. Then we have this blush from Milani. This is their Baked Blush in Dolce Pink. This is such a gorgeous shade, but I've used that quite a few times, so I'm going to put that one back. Then I have this one here. This is the Glowish blush. What is this called? This is the Cheeky Vegan Blush Powder, and this is in the shade Caring Coral. Now, this is not a typical coral shade. This has a lot of pink in it. It reminds me a lot of NARS Orgasm, but this has a little more pink than NARS does. And I love this, but I've only used it a couple of times, so I want to get some good use out of that. So I'm going to keep that in. By the way, this is my Flower Beauty loose powder. I love that. I've only used it a couple of times. I want to keep that in and continue to use it. So that's blush. Now moving on to highlighters. I have this one here from Catrice. This is the More Than Glow highlighter. This one's in the shade Supreme Rose Beam 20. This is such a gorgeous highlighter. But I kind of want to bring in a different highlighter, so I'm going to take that out. Now, this I purchased when I did an order from AOA or Shop Miss A. I found this. This is beautiful. This is the AOA Studio Perfect Pressed Highlighter. This one doesn't, oh, it's in the shade Eris. So, let me show you what this looks like. So, here's what this looks like. This is so pretty. I'm just going to swatch it. So there it is right there. It's just so gorgeous. I just love that. But I have used it a couple of times, so I want to put that back. And then we have here, this is the Wet n Wild. Oops, it's upside down. This is the Wet n Wild highlighting powder in Blossom Glow. I've used this a few times, and I want to put that back. Okay, moving on. This is my Bare Minerals powder foundation. I keep it in here. I use it on days when I really don't want to wear a whole lot of makeup. Now I have these two Anastasia loose highlighters, and so I think what I might do is move this one in. I wonder if they'll both fit in there, because I really don't need other highlighters, because this one is this is in Vegas, and it's sort of this light champagne-y color. So I think I might put these, whoops. Okay. That's really tight in there, so I think I'll just put that in there. Okay, so I actually have my bronzer. I really could use another blush in here, a little bit of a different shade, and that'll be good there. Oh, this is Stunning from Physicians Formula. It's actually a highlighter. I really like that, so I think I'll leave it in. Let's move over here. So this here is from JCat Beauty. This is the one that Tarte recommends in her videos. She loves this. This is the JCat Masterclass. This is the Masterclass Face FX Color Palette in light medium. This is really nice. I use this a lot for touching up. I use it for foundation, so I kind of want to leave that in there. So in this section here, I have this little sample of the Tatcha, the liquid silk canvas. This is stunning. Not only does it feel hydrating, but it really does minimize your pores. It's really lovely. This is my Bobbi Brown Corrector. This one is in the shade, it just says Corrector. Oh, Bisque. This is the lightest one, I believe. So I like that for color correcting. Then I have a NYX, this is the Pore Filler Stick. This is excellent. This works really well for minimizing your pores. This here I've had in this drawer for ages, and I just don't seem to use it, so I might declutter it. This is the Floss blush stick in Sandals. Let me show you what this looks like. So that's what that looks like. It's a very pretty shade, but you know, it's just not something I gravitate to. I do love some cream products, but this one is just not one that I gravitate to. So I think what I'm going to do is take this out and just simply declutter it. Alrighty, that's just a sharpener. Now in here, this is a sample of some Rare Beauty liquid highlighters that I keep in here. This is a little tiny sample of the Purlisse Radiant Glow Illuminating BB Cream SPF 30 in Fair. This is just a little mini size of the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. This is beautiful on the skin under foundation. This stick right here is lovely. This is the Flower Beauty Gel Crush Lip and Cheek Stick. Now, I don't normally use these for lips, mainly just for the cheek, but it's a stunning pink shade there. And I haven't used it a whole lot since I put it in, so I think I'm going to leave it in. And then I have here my KBD Good Apple Foundation. I've used this a couple of times. I think I'm going to put that back. All right. Let me see here. For a foundation, I just got this recently. This is the Bourgeois Healthy Mix Anti-Fatigue Foundation. 16-hour wear. And this is a lovely, lovely foundation. It feels wonderful on the skin. You don't even feel like you have foundation on. The only problem is the coverage is quite light, and I like a more fuller coverage. But yet it's a great one that I will probably use a lot in the summertime, in the spring and summer, because again, it's not heavy at all on the skin. It's perfect for warmer temperatures. So I'm going to take this out and put this away until the spring and summer. And then I have in here the Huda Beauty foundation stick. I love this foundation stick. It goes on really well. It's very creamy. It blends well. Just a great foundation stick. But there's a new one I want to put in this drawer, so I'm going to put that one back. And then lastly, I have this for foundation. This is the Covergirl Outlast Extreme Wear. This has fuller coverage. I wouldn't call it full coverage, but it's fuller coverage than a medium. And I can use this and get away with it. The only problem is I think it accentuates my dry skin. And under the eyes, it kind of accentuates my sort of crepiness under the eyes. So I'm considering decluttering this. So I'm going to take that out. Now what's left here is concealers and correctors. So the first one I have here is KKW Corrector in shade number 1. It's this beautiful peachy shade here. Where I have the Bobbi Brown in here, you know what? I think I'm going to leave this one in because this has a doe foot. It's so much easier to use than the pots. So I think what I'm going to do is take out my Bobbi Brown corrector and put that back, because I don't really need it if I have this corrector here. Then for concealers, I have, this is from Charlotte Tilbury. I have it upside down. This is the Magic Away Liquid Concealer. Very nice concealer. As you can see, I just have a little bit left. I use this quite a bit. Since I do use it quite a bit, I am going to declutter it. Then I have this one here that I just recently showed you in a testing new makeup video. This is the Maybelline Superstay Activewear Concealer. This is nice. This blends beautifully, and you don't feel like you're wearing concealer. The only thing I noticed was after a few hours, it did accentuate a little bit of the crepiness under my eyes. So I might wear this like for short term. You know, if I'm only needing to wear makeup for an hour or two, maybe just wear it for that. I don't know. We'll see. But I am going to put this back. And then from Rosie Huntington Whiteley, her brand Rose Ink. This is her concealer. This is a very nice concealer. It has a doe foot applicator. And it's very nice. But I have used this a few times, so I am going to put that back. And then lastly, I have here, this is from KKW, and this is the, it just says light. Yeah, this is, I think, this is a contour stick. So I'm going to keep that in there because the size is really nice. So I'm going to keep that in there. Okay, now I do have a couple more highlighters over here. This one is their ColourPop Super Shock Cheek Pearlized. This one is Wisp, and it's a really pretty sort of, champagne color. I think I'm going to take that one out. And then I have this one here. The thing with these they're so soft and they crush so easily. This one is in Flexitarian. And I think I might keep this one in here. See if I can get it. Yeah, I'll keep that one in here. I do have a couple more things over on this side. I have this from Maybelline, the Perfector 4-in-1. This is beautiful. This is a dupe to the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. And I have used it a number of times. I'm going to put that back. I do have one more foundation here, actually. This is from ABH. This is her foundation. I do like it quite a bit. I've only used it a couple of times, so I think I'm going to keep it in here. And then over here, I have a hydrating primer from Too Faced. This is the Hangover RX. I love this primer. Gonna keep that in here. And then as far as a really pretty cream blush, this is from Kaja. This is in the shade Saucy. It's actually the shade of the container, and it's got the stamp. There's the heart-shaped stamp on the top, and what you do is you take it out and you stamp it in the, it's like a sponge that's saturated with the blush. And so what you do is you take the sponge and you dip it in there and you dot it on, and you just press it onto the cheek, and it blends out so beautifully. I've only used this maybe once, so I am going to keep that in here. Now we have lips, and I'm gonna put a lot of these back, I think. So all my Kylie, I think I'm gonna put back. I love these, and I've used them a couple of times, but I want to change, so those are gonna go back. I have this Bourgeois Velvet Lip color. This I haven't had too long. I ordered it at the same time I ordered the Bourgeois foundation. So I'm debating on, no, I'm going to put that one back. Okay. This is the Charlotte Tilbury lipstick in Pillow Talk 2. I have the matching eyeliner. I have only used this once, so I'm going to keep these in. This is from Tarte. This is in the shade, is it Orchid? Yeah, this is in the shade Orchid. It's such a pretty shade. See that? It's just such a, it goes on very sheer. I think I'm going to put that back. I have another one here. This one is in Rosé. Gonna put that back. This is a NYX, what is this called? This is Filler Instinct lipstick. This one's in the shade Sugar Pie, and it's really pretty. So here it is here. It's a pretty mid-tone brown with a little bit of plum in it. It's just so pretty. But this is something that I wore a lot in the fall, so this is going to go back. All right. This I just got. This is the YSL Rouge Volupte Shine, and this one is in like a pinky nude shade. So pretty. There you go. Just really pretty. I'm going to keep that in because I haven't had it very long. Then this is from Milk Makeup. This is the Kush Lip Scrub. I'm going to keep that in there. And then I have this Milani lipstick. This is in, let me see. This is in the shade Lingerie. Really pretty right there, but I think I'm gonna put this one back. It's pretty bright, and I think that would look better in the summer. And then I just have a couple of lip balms here, so I'll leave those there. Then I have another liner here. This is from Pat McGrath. This is the Divine Rose. I love that liner, so we're gonna keep that in. Let's see what else we have here. So this is from Bobbi Brown. This is the crushed oil infused gloss. I'm going to keep that in. I have these two glosses here from Fenty. This is Fenty Glow, which is that sort of deep champagne, and this one I think is Fussy. See if I can read that. I can't read that. No, I'm wrong. It's called Pink Dragonfly. Just such a beautiful shade, but I've had these in here for a while. I'm going to put those back. This is from Huda Beauty. This is her liquid lipstick. This is in the shade Focus. This is in the shade Catwalk Killer. I really haven't used that too much, but I'm going to put it back. I have Fenty Heat here. I've only used this a couple of times. I want to leave that one in. Then I have, this here is from Lawless. This is the Forget the Filler Lip Plumping Line Smoothing Gloss. I haven't had this long. I'm going to keep that in here. Then when I placed that order on Shop Miss A, I picked up a couple of these Velvet Lips, liquid lipsticks. This one is in the shade, oh God, the print is small. What is it called? Miley. This is called Miley. It's a gorgeous shade, but I'm in, well, do I want to keep it in? I think I will leave it in. I really haven't used it too much. This is a little baby sample from YSL. This is a liquid lipstick. This one is in the shade 216B, and you can see the color. I've decided I don't really care for that color, so I think what I'm probably going to do is declutter that. Then I have this is from Too Faced. This is the Lip Injection, and this one is in the shade, oh God, I can't read that. It's in the shade Christmas Cocoa, and this came with the bronzer as a set. I like that color. I've used it a few times. It doesn't come out as dark on the lips as it looks in the tube, but I am going to put that back. And then two more items. One more item. Nope, two more items. So then I have here, this is from Ilia. This is a liquid lipstick, I believe. And this one is in the shade, oh no, it's not. It's a balmy tinted lip oil gloss. And this one is in the shade Only You. And that's the shade there. It's really pretty. Oh, I got a hair on there. That's really pretty. But I haven't used it. I think what I'm going to do is put it back. And then last but not least, from Rare Beauty, and it's upside down. This is her lip gloss, I believe. This is her Balm Gloss in Nearly Apricot. I love the shade of this. It is so pretty on the lip, so I am going to keep that in here. So that's it. That's everything in my drawers, and I have a big basket full of stuff that needs to go away. So now what I'm going to do is start looking in my cabinets. This is the newest one. My Alex 9 drawer unit. The drawers just completely fell apart on me, so I had to order a new cabinet. So I've switched everything over into this cabinet. So I'm going to be going through this cabinet, and I'm going to be going through this cabinet, and then this unit here to pull together everything that I want to put in my everyday makeup drawers. So I will be right back. Okay, so what I have here is a big bin right here that I'm going to collect the stuff that's going to go in my everyday makeup drawers. And then after the video concludes, I'll just put these away behind the scenes. So let's start with this cabinet here. Again, this is brand new. I purchased it from Wayfair, and even though it's smaller than my Alex 9 drawers, it does hold quite a bit of product. I'll give you a quick overview. This is some cleansers and some refining products and some makeup removers. Now, again, I don't use these a lot for my face, except on a night that I am exhausted and I just want to take my makeup off. I do use these a lot for just swatches. This drawer is creams and serums and eye creams and things like that. So I don't obviously need anything in those drawers. This drawer is primers and facial mists, not setting sprays, but like toner mists, things that you use before you apply your makeup. So I want to pull out, let's see. I want to pull out one primer. I have a hydrating primer, so I don't need that one. And I just took this one out, probably in November. So I think what I want to do, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take out this little sample. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Wonder Glow Primer. So I think I'm going to take that one out. And I really don't need anything else in this drawer because I already have a couple of primers in the drawer. So now foundation. Now I only kept the ABH foundation in the drawer. So right now I want to take out some one liquid foundation and then maybe a stick. So this Catrice one, these are all my drugstore back here. These are high-end. You know which one I haven't used in a while? Is my NARS. I think I'm going to pull that one out. And I'm going to put that one. And I'm going to put that one in. The stick foundation I'll grab from the other unit. Now for a concealer. I think what I'm going to do is grab a concealer from the other unit as well. See, powder and bronzer. I have enough powder in there. I have one bronzer, but I would like to throw another one in there. I think I'm going to throw this Kylie Cosmetics one in here. This is the Fair bronzer. See how pretty that is? So I think I'm going to throw that one in there. That's all I need from that drawer. This is blush and highlighter. Let's see, I have sort of one that reminds me of NARS Orgasm, but I want something a bit pinker. Oh, this one. I haven't used this one in a while. This is the Tarte Amazonian Clay Blush. This is in Blushing Bride. This one I'm going to pull out for blush. Now for highlighter, I have those two loose highlighters in there and that Physicians Formula, so I really only want to pull out one highlighter. You know what I haven't used in a while is Cookie. Or, you know what? I'm not going to take anything else from this drawer. And then there's hair products and tools in this drawer. And then this is my eyeshadow palettes. But I have a couple new ones that I'd rather introduce. So I'm not gonna take anything out of that out of that drawer. So now let's move on over to this cabinet. So, in this drawer I have like seasonal products. I have like seasonal eyeshadows, so things that I wear a lot more in the spring and summer are in here. And then I have a few face products that didn't fit in the other cabinet. I have, these are face palettes. So I won't be taking anything from this section. This section here is all like liquid eyeshadows and the chubby sticks. So I probably won't take anything out of there. Then in this one, so this is lashes. I already have a pair in the drawer, so I really don't need another one. These are just some lash tools. These are loose pigments and glitter glue, mascaras. These mascaras here, with the exception of that one I haven't used. These two mascaras I've used a couple of times. This one is a second one on this. Whoopsie. This is a second one. This is the MAC Magic Extension. This is my second one. I used it a couple of times and I started trying some new ones. What I might do, is take this out and then just finish to use it in this go round. And then in here, these are liners, both liquid and pencil liners. And then I have these from NYX. I have these 3 shades. These are either, you can use them as either a liner or as an eyeshadow. So I don't really need anything there. This is face palettes. I don't really need anything there. So, oh, I know what I want to pull out. I want to pull out one of these new highlighters that I just hauled. I think I'm going to pull this one out because I think I put away the pinkish one that I had. All right, then this is nothing. And then lip products here. I don't know that I'm going to take anything out of this drawer. So I think what I'm going to do is reach into this now. For eyeshadow palettes, I'm going to pull out my 2 REM Beauty that I hauled. a little while back. So this one is colorful, and this one sort of has more neutrals. I'm going to pull both of those out. And then I think that's it from this drawer. Now, this is brows and mascara. I'm not going to pull anything else out. I already have too many mascaras open. Now, lip products. Alrighty. This I hauled recently from a Nordstrom. This is the NARS lipstick in Afghan Red. I'm going to put that one in. This one I've had in here a little while. This is from Shiseido. This is the Modern Matte Powder Lipstick. This one's in Jazz Den. It's magnetic. It's sort of like a pretty pale pinky nude. Now I want to pull out a liner and a gloss. So I just recently grabbed these from Sephora. Wait, not that one. I grabbed this one from Sephora. This is the, if I can read it, Contour Gel Lip Liner. This one is in the shade Sink or Suede. So it's a real pretty nude. I'm going to put that in. And then I want a nude gloss. This is from Kaja. And this one's in the shade, can't read it, Milk Tea. So I think I'm going to pull that one out. Is there any other lip products that I'm interested in trying? What's this? This is from Rare Beauty. It's a cute little one. This is Nearly Mauve. I think I'm going to pull that out too. These are new face products. So I want to use one of my new concealers. So I don't need any powder or foundation, but I do, I hauled this from Ulta. This is my Revolution foundation stick. So I think I'm going to put that in. And then for concealer, I have a couple new ones here. I'm going to put this one in, the NYX. All right, that's that for that drawer. Then these are things like face palettes and setting sprays. I have plenty of setting sprays out already. This is not a new product, but I had really nowhere else to put it. This is new. This is my matte bronzer from Revolution Glow. And I don't really need anything from this drawer either. And then I have my cream face product. So I have the one Kaja blush in there, but I kind of wanted to put another blush in. Something that, let me see. You know what? I have a couple of these little liquid blushes from Rare Beauty. This one's in Bliss. What's this one in? This one's in Adore. I think I'm going to go with Adore and put Adore in. Okay. And I don't need any highlighters. I've got plenty of highlighters. That's it for that. You know what I want to do is go back into this drawer. Oh, I did pull out a highlighter. Okay, never mind. I've got it. That's one of the new ones I wanted to try. So that's it for these drawers. So this is everything I am putting in the drawers. So let's go over and we will fill the drawers. In this drawer here, I'm going to add my two REM Beauty palettes. This is what they look like. I did a haul for you. And this one is in, these are sort of the neutrals. So I'm gonna put that one in. And then I have this one here, which is more colorful. That's really pretty. So I'm gonna put that in as well. So that's really it for eyeshadows. I have plenty of other eyeshadows in here. I have my little Kaja stacks here. So Yeah. So now, let's see, I have the mascara, the MAC one I'm going to put in there and just let it go. All right, and then that's it really for eyes. Was just the mascara and the 2 shadow palettes. I really didn't need anything else in that drawer. Now we'll go over to this drawer. Now, I have in here, now I have, as I said over here, I have a few primers. So I'm going to add this in here as well. All right. And then, let's see. So, let me see. I have my Kylie bronzer, which I'm going to pop in there. It's a blush. That now is what I can put back. And I think that's it. And then I have my Revolution foundation stick. That's going in, along with my NARS Naturally Radiant. For a couple of extra things here, for blush, I have my Tarte, which actually doesn't fit, so I'm gonna have to set that over here. And then of course this Revolution highlighter here, which I hauled for you. This is the Revolution highlighter that I hauled recently, so that's gonna go in there. And then the rest, oh, and I have my NYX serum concealer, which I'm gonna put in there. Then I have the Sephora nude lip liner. That's gonna go in here. And then I have the Shiseido lipstick that's gonna go in here. That's going in. Then I have this here. This is the little mini Rare Beauty blush liquid in, this one's in Adore, I think. Yeah, Adore. That's gonna go right in here. And then I have a couple of glosses here. I have the Rare Beauty and Naily Mauve, and I have this one from Kaja, which is more of a nude. And that's everything in my everyday makeup drawers. So there you have it. Those are my everyday makeup drawers for the month of January. So we will use these products through the month, and then in early February, we'll film our next one. So if you liked this video and found it helpful, please give me a thumbs up. I'd appreciate it. That really helps out my channel. And please subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell so you're advised of all my future uploads. And with that, I thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.